Rage on that beat, going crazy.
Morning Discord, morning YouTube. Sorry for the delay. Okay, let's get into it. See what we got. All right, so we had significant movement in the pre-market. Yeah, significant movement. 3 points. Okay, audio's working. Okay, let's get into it now. Let's check the price of the contracts. Yeah, the prices are a little bit calm, right? You notice last 2 weeks prices have been near $300. Now we're like half the price. There we go. So remember, the rule of thumb is that increase in contract price means increase in volatility. Increase in volatility means most likely some downward trajectory. So that's a good something to keep in the back of your mind of maybe direction for the day, right? It's not 100%, but it's something to keep in the back of your mind. Okay. Give me a few minutes just handling some other business really quick. Okay, What's going on here? So we're testing 574.94. I think our next target 572.91. Let's see. Morning Discord, morning YouTube. Oh, what the heck? Okay, looks like we're gonna touch this 200-day MA maybe, and the 20-day right below that. Looks like the 200 is probably the target. Don't force anything. These are early. We're not even 9 minutes in. Don't force anything. Wait for the setup. Wait for the setup. Don't force anything. Now we're expecting, it would make sense that the 200's tested, at least to touch it. But I've seen where it literally will get this close and then just go the other way. So it's not a guarantee, but it does, you know, the price does like to gravitate towards the moving averages. And I actually haven't validated this purple yet. And I think the blue still has some time as well. So let's see if we reject under the purple instead of this key level. If we start rejecting under the purple, then I might like it. So in our 30-minute, we're not getting much information. These doji candles don't tell us anything, so there's nothing to go off of. And well, we haven't even been 30 minutes, right? So let's give it some time. There's nothing to go off of right here. We're going sideways. That's what it says. Now in our 5-minute, we see a hammer. Let's let this play out. Let this hammer play out. Doesn't mean it's gonna go up, right? Or that you can even survive some volatility within this, right? So you might get stopped out if the volatility spikes, because the morning time, the most volatile. That's why it's easier for me to hit pretty much 100% in the afternoon. Less volatility, and you get a sense of direction for the price. I guess we'll see if this purple is going to be our down for the day. I don't. Okay. Oh, jeez. I couldn't have written that better myself. Still give it some more time. If you didn't take that flexion, rejecting underneath the purple. Still give it some more time. We have our rules. It hasn't been 15 minutes yet, and 15 minutes, that's the minimum. The more time we allow to go, the easier it is to trade. Yeah, I'm treading lightly here. I haven't taken any trades, so I need more time. I need, if this presents itself up here, then I'll be okay looking for long entry or call entries. But in the puts, we're thinking the 200 right here at 573. So if you were to take this flexion point right here, once you start seeing the rejection under the purple, your stop technically still has to be up here. Now when some time goes by, a couple minutes go by, and it's getting close to your break even, then you want to start moving your stop. But if you got filled on the bottom of this, which no one could have seen this one candle coming right here, if you got filled here, your stop, your stop loss has to be way up here. That's why you can't hesitate, right? When I'm saying rejection underneath purple, you can't hesitate on this, because you eliminate the need for a larger stop loss. So you eliminate your risk. So we want to see this reject underneath here. But technically you still should be in it until you get back up to your break even if you get in filled here. But that chances are you're not going to get filled here. Maybe on the bottom of this little candle here. And then this one, let's see if this is a momentum candle to give us more strength for the down. And if it does, then but I'm not convinced on anything yet. Because at this point I'm thinking, is this a fake out or is this a momentum candle? So our ideal put scenario, you know, if you didn't already get in here, would be the break, retest, and reject underneath the 200. That'd be the ideal put scenario. Or unless you're riding it until the 200. And again, if you see how this flexion point here is underneath this key level, you can't hesitate on this, right? You can't hesitate, because that way you minimize your risk. Your trade is protected, at least on the bottom of this candle. On this red one, at least it's protected. Now you're break even at best, or you know, yeah, at best you're break even. You don't have anything to worry about. You're just managing the stop loss. So technically, if you took this flexion point, your stop loss should be above, because you're gonna see they're gonna, you know, maybe it's gonna want to wick stop you out, and then it continues down. This is why you if you have an idea or a thesis, don't hesitate, because when you hesitate, you're giving more opportunity for the trade to retrace and stop you out and then continue on, and no one likes that. We know there's a lot of liquidity at the 200 MA. This is going to be an obvious target. I'm going to clean up the chart. So if you didn't take this first flexion, don't worry. We got all day. We got all day. Well, we got some hours in front of us. So if you waited for a confirmation of this momentum candle, and let's say you waited for this one to confirm, now your stop loss, let's say you get filled on the bottom, your stop loss has to be way up here, right? All right, we reached profit target 1. So however long you're going to hold it, I don't know. If you're going to wait for the break, retest, and reject, I don't know how long you're going to hold, but we expected a bounce right here, right? I'm going to clean up this chart. Now we're waiting to see if we reject off the 200 like that, or if we break, retest it, and reject it. If you didn't already get in on a put on this first flexion point, this is your next setup. So if we break out of this blue, then we got to see if it wants to retest 574. If we get above 574, then, you know, maybe we're thinking about a change of direction, at least for a short term. Okay. So if you took this first flexion underneath this purple, or underneath this, start thinking about, you know, take your quick base hit. So if we form another blue, it's going to look something like this. If we form another blue. Maybe maybe it might want to go right outside, right above this key level for some stop hunts, but it should form something like this if we're going to form another blue. But the safest put would be the break, retest, and reject underneath the 200. That's your safest put as of right now. And we got the 20-day not far away. Here, it's a 50-50. I'll draw it again why it's a 50-50. Right, because we want to see if another blue is going to form here. The only problem with this one is that you're contending with this cup. So this bolt and this cup are contending. So there should be another catalyst here. I don't recommend a trade right here. There's no trade here. We either want to take out all of these puts or the rest of these calls, right? Either all these puts we want to take out, meaning people that bought puts from here all the way down to here, meaning we got to get all the way up here to this key level to take out all these puts, or we want to at least take out these calls, or excuse me, these calls right here. I'm gonna clean up the chart just a bit. Just remember where these flexion points are, where the bullseyes are. Remember, I told you I wouldn't be surprised if it wicked above this key level. Remember, if it wicked right above this just to stop some people out. There it is. Now we're back to contending with the 200. Easy. Easy. Base hits, they count. So again, your safest put is going to be break, retest, reject under the 200 with possibly the target of the 20. This is why you can't hesitate on some of these moves. If you hesitate, you're opening yourself the opportunity for a retracement to stop you out. So this is the second time it's testing the 200. Let's see what happens here if it can break through. And remember, we're in the downtrend, so you're looking for put entries, right? You're looking for the opportunity for puts. You don't want to fight the trend. You don't want to call the reversal. The reversal will be obvious, right? The reversal, we got to be above 574 to even start thinking about it. That's the answer. That's the answer. So we're not looking for calls until minimum we get above. At this point, 574. Now, if you think this is a reversal right here, that's on you. I don't know for a fact. I mean, it's the stock market. We never know anything for a fact, but probability. We're going off for probabilities. Most likely, we're managing the risk. I adjusted this magenta this morning. I had to adjust it, so it may look slightly different than the screenshot from last night. Only slightly different. All right, so you're starting to see the pattern now. Looks like we're stuck in this. We'll see if we reject underneath 574.94. If we reject underneath, then it's going to be, we're going to be in this tunnel between 574 and 200. So let's see if we break this pattern right here. This. Let's see if we break this. Now, if we break to the upside, we want to see it like this, and like this. That'd be the ideal. We're not even thinking about calls until we break above, have some retracement and rejection above 574. We're not even thinking about calls until then. That's how easy this is. Ideally, somewhere over here by 576. That's the ideal. Like, that's your safety, is going to be over here. We're looking for the setups above this, and once we get over here, then a little more confidence.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
Don't forget these wicks right here. Let's get above these wicks. Let's close above these wicks right here. And then let's see if we test this reject off of that, right? Let's see how easy this could be. Over time, you'll see how very straightforward this can be. There's going to be volatile days where there's going to be, for example, candles like this that can stop you out. If you start chasing it too soon, this candle will stop you out, right? Or possibly stop you out. But I think you can see that it can be pretty straightforward. The only thing that's holding you back from the profit is your stop loss, right? That's the only thing that's holding you back. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of you have gone in on winning trades and you just got stopped out. And sometimes winners take, 10, 15, 20 minutes. There's going to be retracement. So if we break below this purple, then start thinking this again, right? But it looks like it's rejecting off the purple. So now we're just going to wait for the proper setup. Now, if you got in here, okay, you're not doing bad. You're not doing bad. But if you're waiting for safety, right, this will give you the clue when we get up here, and this will give you some more confidence. With the proper setup, right? We want to see some retracement and then rejection. Because without the retracement and rejection, then you're setting yourself up for like this, right? That's why we need the retracement, rejection, not just because the price is there. So there's always a setup. We'll go over it when we get there. Do you see how easy this is? Woo-wee! Okay. I like it. Early in the morning. Nice. Right, so we saw the rejection off the 200 the first time. Once you start seeing the rejection again, now you know what the options are, right? It's going to be like this. Or, right, it's either going to bounce up before it goes back down, or it's going to do exactly what it's doing right now. So the price only had two options. Both options were for the upside. When it starts to reject, look at this. When it starts to reject off the 200 again, you only had two options. Both of them were up. It's either going to go up and reject here, or going to go up and then form some retracement for more strength to finish off this cup. Those are the two options. So when this breaks purple, I'm out. When this breaks purple, I'm out, because now I know most likely, I don't know for a fact, which one's going to play out, right? Now it looks like we're starting to get comfortable above 574.94. Starting to get comfortable. If you went in, excuse me, if you went in on the break, retest, and reject of 574, your stop has to be down here, right? It has to be. So you may, you know, if it comes back inside purple or dances on purple, that's what you're waiting for. Because on the 5 minute, I see that we're coming up to a 50-50 right here. So on the 5 minute, it's gonna look like that. So there's a 50-50 right here. If you're waiting for the safety, right, it's somewhere up here. Now ideally, right, we like it to get to, right, exactly what it's doing, come back and reject off the purple. That's the ideal. So as soon as this thing goes inside the purple, I'm out. I went in somewhere over here, inside this candle somewhere. It wasn't this one, it was definitely this candle right here. I tried to get in on the red, but I don't know, it took a little too long. I like to go in on red candles. I like to buy calls on red candles. I buy puts on green candles. So I tried to get in here. And, you know, if it shot down below, my stop was tight. My stop was at the 200. So if this were to stop me out, it would be for pennies, you know what I mean? Like nothing. So I'm willing to take that risk because I saw we bounced off the 200 one time. I took the risk right here, and because I knew what the pattern was. And plus I drew this cup, right? So I knew I had, here's the scenario. I didn't see any strength breaking below the 200, so I took the risk. Once we got back inside this purple, then I started moving my stop. Because if it started rejecting underneath the purple, then I know I'm in trouble. Once I got above this 574, now I'm moving my stop along the purple. remember, a little retracement, that's not a bad thing, because we need, I mean, would we like it to shoot straight up and go? Yeah, of course we would, but we need this retracement to gain strength, to stop all these people out. All these puts, we need these puts to be stopped out so we can have strength up. Again, your safety somewhere up here. Because we got to look out for this. That's why this is a 50-50 right here. I'm gonna clean up the chart just a little bit. Woo! All right, keep going. I like this. I like it. My trade's protected, right? I'm protected along the purple. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. Money print. Money print. Look at the money. Let's go. Let's go. There it is. Take your profit. Take your profit. If you're making money, take your profit. But expect some retracement, right? Expect a little bit of retracement. The retracement gives us the strength for the direction we need. All right, so let's recap this this flexion point here. We wanted to head up, retest this 574 and reject off the 574, right? That's what we wanted to happen. That gives us confidence in a direction. The retracement and the rejection is what gives us confidence in a direction. And is it going to be 100%? No. There's nothing 100% in the stock market. However, you reduce your risk. You identify where the risk is. You should be on, your stop should be around purple. Your safety is going to be somewhere up here. Ideally, for some good strength, I like to see a break above this purple, retesting the purple and rejecting. That's the ideal that I like to see. Otherwise, we're surviving inside the purple for right now. We're surviving inside the purple. We're technically still not at our safety. Technically still not at the safety. So if you hesitated on this flexion, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't blame you. I don't blame you, but we're printing money right now. If you oh my goodness. Money printer. Money printing early in the morning. 1 hour. You should be done. I'm done. You could be done for the day in 1 hour. 1 hour. It's all it took. We waited for the setup. Right? You just have to wait for the setup. You don't have to chase anything. You wait for it to look good to you. And I hope over time you'll see that it's never going to look the way you want it. So you have to go off of price action. You know, what is the price at this time? You know, do we take out all these puts? Do we take out all these calls? That's what you're thinking about, right? Because once the price gets, you know, above this level here, that means in the normal sense that they had to take out a lot of orders, which gives it strength to go in the opposite direction. And my trade is so protected, I can survive even if it were to drop right now below this purple. My trade's super, like I can't lose. There's no way to lose. Could I get more if I stop out right now and it dumps right now? Sure. But for a early morning quick trade, can't complain. Can't complain. Oh, it'll take an hour, not quick. And we're inching closer to the safety. We're inching up there. We're still technically not in the safety zone. You know, a retest of this purple and rejection, you know, I would feel a little bit better about that. I'm going to clean this chart up. I would have liked to see this motion right here. There's absolutely nothing more I can do. Right? There's nothing more I can do. There's nothing more I can do. Look at the money. There it is. I held it. I didn't get out until it breaks purple. It's very simple. It's very simple. You'll see. It takes time. To the exact point. Come on. It doesn't get any better. It does not get better. We knew we wanted to see it test this one, come back and test this one to give it the strength for the up. That's why I didn't get out. Oh my goodness. Look at this money. This is... Woo-wee! Okay. There we go. Okay. Now we have to wait for the next setup. Now we're just waiting for the next setup. Simply amazing. Simply amazing. Look. Come on. Simply amazing. There we go. We don't have to chase anything. You let it come to us. Don't chase it. Oh my. Run! Run, 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 run. Oh my goodness. Look at the money we are printing. Discord. Look at it. Call it a day. You can't make it up. It's too easy. It's way too easy. Every single day we print money. Every day. It's impossible to lose twice in a row. It's actually impossible. You need to exercise patience. If you are taking a loss, it's because you're not patient. And I think you're seeing that. And your lack of patience is causing you frustration. And the frustration is causing you FOMO. And the FOMO is causing you to gamble. It's a vicious, ugly cycle. That's just what it is. And eventually, hopefully, with time, you're gonna be like, listen, I gotta break this cycle. I'm gonna have to put on the trade and walk away. Get up and walk away. Walk away, go use the bathroom, and if it gets stopped out, it gets stopped out. Oh, well, you got to make sure you put a proper stop, right? But the least you can do is try it. If you've been taking losses and you know it's because you're getting stopped out for no reason, then you know what the answer is. You know what the answer is. And try that technique, right? Try to put on the trade and walk away. Give it like 5 minutes and walk away. Try it once. I know, it's look at look at this cup. Look how perfect the cup is. You can't make this up. It's all done live. It's all done live. No one's doing it like us. I promise you. No one's doing it like us. It doesn't exist. Now wait for the setup, right? Wait for the setup. There's no trading in here. If you're not already in, there's no trading here. So if this retracement starts to move in the direction again, now I'm going to start moving my stops to the bottom of the retracement. And if you're hesitating, that's going to be the biggest issue. If you're hesitating, and then, give me a second. If you're hesitating and then seeing trades go by, and then you're like, oh no, I should have done X, Y, and Z. You have to take these lessons and learn to take the risk. With no risk, there can be no reward. You have to learn to take the risk and be okay if it doesn't work out in your favor. Because you have to have the faith, right? This is from the lesson on Sunday. Number one is the fear, right? The fear like, oh no, I'm too late on the trade. Or number two, it doesn't look the way he drew it on the screen. That's the fear. Or the fear is I'm going to put my stop and every time I go in on a trade, it goes against me, right? We have that. If I don't go in, then it works. If I do go in, then it doesn't work, right? I'm pretty sure we've all thought that before. I know I have. But there's the other portion of this is you have to have the faith. The faith in the system that you've seen repeated time and time every single day for, I guarantee since you've been in Discord, it's been every single day. How do I know that? Because I put on the intraday analysis that proves every day you can win. Every single day. Now, if you get overconfident and then you start over trading, right? And you start getting risky with it, you know, I can't do anything about that. But as far as drawing a cup and handle, look at where I drew this with my bare hands. Right? Well, kinda. I don't know if that makes any sense. But look where it's touching. It's touching exactly where I drew it. You will get there. How long ago did I draw this? You will get there. It takes time. In the meantime, take these wins. But you can't do anything evil with the money. You can only do good with the money. And look what I say. I'm going to wait for the retracement. And then once it starts to gain that strength, now I'm going to move my stop to under the retracement. This is a system. You have to have faith in the system. I'm not saying have faith in me, some random person speaking on the internet. You don't know. I'm saying to use your own observational analysis to understand what is happening in front of your eyes daily. And if you're not taking your journal and writing down what made you win and what made you lose, then you can never succeed. That journal is only going to help you because you need to pick out your own patterns. Look at this money we are printing. You can't make it up. This is a great day. And if you made money, listen, call it a day. There's no reason. Scientifically speaking, the more you trade, the more you lose. It's science. There's no trade right here. Now we got to wait for the setup, right? Because we're expecting some retracement, and then let's see if we bounce off this purple. There's no trade here if you're not already in. Simply amazing today. Look at this. Every flexion point almost to the dollar, to the penny. Look at this money. And I told you when I was getting out, right? On break of this purple. That's just what it is. I'm getting out on the break of purple. Perfect. It's too easy. Oh my goodness. Every day. Okay. All right, now we should expect some significant drawdown, possibly. Let's see. Possibly something like this. This would be reasonable to come back down to here. That's not unexpected. But you better believe I'm not going to wait all this time to see if it... No. Purple? That's when I'm out. That's when I'm out on purple. Oh, goodness. Please keep going. Please keep going. So why am I expecting a pullback here? Simple, because I drew a key level here. That's why. If it shoots through, even better. Even better. So then we want to see that if there's going to be continuation. But, you know, we're expecting a pullback here. Why? Because I drew a damn key level here. That's why. You don't have to overthink it. Oh, today's been a great day. You couldn't ask for a better day. You couldn't ask for a better day. So here, around this area right here, I can see how you can get chopped up, right? Because it goes pretty extreme. That's why we use the purple to guide us. That's why we use the purple to guide us, for this reason right here, right? So you don't get chopped up. So once you start to understand these concepts, making money will be second nature. Listen, in no time, $1,000 will be a bad day for you. $1,000 in a day, you're gonna be like, damn, I messed up. Right? That's just what it is. But when you get there, you can't do evil with the money. You can only do good. Trust me. You have to do good, and not good for you. You got to do good for other people. I don't know why. I'm telling you, these are the rules. These are the rules. So still within healthy pullback would be around 575.34. Right here would still be within a healthy pullback. If it pulls back to continue up, this would still be healthy. If we're getting underneath here, right? I don't, you know, we're beyond the pullback stage at this point. Look at this money we printed today. Simply amazing. You can't lose. How perfect did I draw this cup? It's bouncing off the cup. It's actually bouncing off the cup. As if the price is respecting my cup that I drew, right? You can't make it up. It's bouncing off of my cup. I don't get the drawings right every single time, but I'm probably 80%. I always say that. I'm 80% with these drawings. Look, I mean, I don't know. There's nothing. And look, if you took a trade and you got stopped out and you made a little bit and you're like, oh my God, what did I just do? I could have made so much more. That's normal. That means you're prepping yourself, you're getting ready for, there's levels, right? If you took a little bit of money and you realize, oh man, I could have made so much more, but I stopped myself out. I only made $8 and I could have made $180, $200 on a single contract. If you're there in your mind, that's good. You're preparing. That means you're preparing. So don't let $8 win dissuade you, or you can't be like, oh, I sat here for an hour to make $8. That means you're on your way. That's what that means. How do I know? Because I've been there. I've been there. I know I can't say for a fact, but I'm pretty, come on, man. When you got someone that's drawing the flexion point on which it's going to bounce perfectly. I drew this freehand with a mouse. Look at it on you. So, okay, you have to ask yourself this. If I can draw this at least 30 minutes in advance and have it hit on the actual cup that I drew, what makes you think I'm not right about telling you that your $8 win or your whatever the dollar win is, or even a little bit of loss because you stopped out, is the process to getting to the goal that I think you're trying to achieve? This is how it works. You are on the path. There's no way, there's no one in the world that I know of that started trading and they're like, okay, I got it. My emotions never played a part, right? I didn't stop myself out for no reason. There's no trade. That doesn't happen. Not a thing. Imagine taking this trade down here. When I did, you're going to get there. You're going to get there. Look at this much. And then you're dealing with a lot of contracts. I'm telling you, eventually $1,000 is going to be a bad day for you. You're going to be like, dang, I have this Ferrari I got to make payments on. Right? I have a Ferrari, or I'm putting, you know, watch, you'll see. You will see. When $1,000 is a bad day, you'll remember me. You will remember me. And you just sit back and watch the money roll in. I wasn't even worried. Even on this candle right here, it never touched this purple. It never touched it. I was not worried one bit. Not one bit. I was like, I'm getting out on purple. That was the answer. And now, this is the latest drawback. I'll move it up to here. Some of my contracts, you know, I got a tighter stop because I'm expecting this pullback. I'm expecting this pullback. And if it pulls back right on my handle, bro, come on. You can't make it up. Don't say I didn't draw this like 45 minutes ago or some crazy number like that. If it pulls back right on this handle at the exact flexion point, oh my goodness. I don't want to hear it. If it pulls back right here where I come on. Come on. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Come on. Discord. Look what's happening right now. Right in front of your eyes. Simply amazing. Let's see how deep it goes. Let's see how deep it goes. Now we're looking for long entries. We're not looking for shorts here, right? We're not looking for shorts here. This is just a pullback to give us the strength to keep going up. So we need this pullback, right? To the purple would be good. To 575.38 would still be healthy. Even if it went outside of purple to 575.38, it would still be healthy. If it, you know, turned around here, still be healthy. That was an amazing trade. Look at this trade. Look at this trade. Simply amazing trade. You had over here. Let's say you waited till over here. The bounce off this because I had another one that was like this. I had another one like that earlier. You had this one, and you had this cup guiding. It's, yeah, there are many opportunities. But I know once you get in here, you're like, well, I'm not gonna get in here. Yeah, I know. I get that. I get that because I wouldn't either. For me, if I didn't get in here, it would be the bounce off the key level. That would have been my cue, bouncing off the key level right here. For me personally. Now, ideally, I'd like to see some pullback. Some pullback. Otherwise, I'm gonna clean up the chart just a bit. I can't even. I need time for it to develop. I want to see a pullback here. That's what I want to see. I want to see like a healthy pullback right here. Otherwise, I can't do the next setup for the next. Come on. Come on. Just to not be greedy, I'll probably cut a good amount of my contracts right here. I'll probably cut some of them right here. I'm not gonna be greedy. Listen. That's a full couple months work right there. In an hour and a half. Months of work in an hour and a half. There it is, every day. There it is. There it is. There it is. Exactly on my handle. Come on. I like it to be a little stronger. Can't make it up. Even if I was watching this, like, I would think this is fake. There's no way. I would think this is fake. Ain't no way possible. Come on, give me. I'm so greedy. I don't want to be greedy, but I haven't cut my contracts yet. I'll wait for purple. I'll just wait for purple. That's what I'll do. I'll take some of them off, and then the rest of them I'll wait for purple. Look at this money. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, what a great day. What a great day today's been. And it's only Tuesday. Wow. Oh, please. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah. Oh, goodness. You know, dang, is it really going to just touch and go right here? I'll take it. I'll take it. Why? Because it's another key level. Oh my goodness. Bounce off the key level. Simply amazing. Wow. Yeah, I'm done for the day. Yes. Look at it. Look at it go. I'm done for the day. I don't need to trade. I could probably survive like another couple weeks not even trading after today. Look at this move. With the amount of contracts, man. Look at this. Oh. Yeah, there we go. This is what I want to see, the pullback right here off this purple. This is what I want to see. I'm going to take my money. If it shoots up from here, oh well. Oh well. When it breaks below this key level, I'm taking my money. Taking my money and calling it a day. This is part of the, don't be greedy, right? Could I make more today? Maybe. But why risk the money that I already made? Why? For what? Look, from all the way at the bottom, from this green candle right here. Oh, I'm probably somewhere low in this candle too. All the way up here. How much is that? 74. 2 full points. Simply amazing. And I'm about to be stopped. Today's been a great day. I'm glad you were all here with me. And if today wasn't for you, just speaking mathematically, it has to happen. It's got to give it time. Just got to give it time. It's impossible to lose 2 in a row. It's actually impossible. If you follow the strategy. If you follow it, we've proven it time and time again. You can't lose twice in a row. If you do, it's because you stopped yourself, or you got stopped out because your stops were too tight, and that's the fear, right? You're saying, well, I lost, I'm making up a number. I lost 20 bucks on the last trade, or I lost 30 bucks on the last trade. I'm only going to risk $10 this one, and then you die by 1,000 cuts. How do I've been there. That's how I know. And I'm still in this trade. Look at this. All right. Oh my goodness. I'm not going to be greedy. There's no way this is going to continue. I mean, it has to pull back. I mean, it doesn't have to, but I'm expecting a pullback. That's just par for the course. There it is. Okay. All right. Good trade. Excellent trade. I'll get out. I'm not gonna risk it. I'll get out. Okay, good trade. Oh, right. I'm sorry if I'm excited, but it was just so textbook. Today was easy. Today was very textbook. Yeah, it's a good thing I got out, right? I mean, it could bounce off this purple, but I got a hard out shortly. And I'll probably be back in a little bit, but I have a meeting and appointment I need to attend. That was an excellent trade. When you're dealing with a lot of, you'll understand. You'll understand. Whew. Good day today. All right, let's see what we got. So yeah, 575.44 is still gonna be guide off of the 5 minute when I leave. There it is. There we go. There we go. There we go. So remember, it can still. Here, let me draw it. This is still reasonable. So if it breaks the purple, it's still reasonable for some more up over here. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. If it bounces perfectly off this, but there's what? There's no way. There's no way. Right? It's impossible, right? That would be impossible to bounce off my yellow drawing? That'd be impossible, right? There's absolutely no way that's gonna happen. There's no way that the price is actually inside of the yellow random goddamn drawing that I drew. There's no way. That can't happen, right? Oh, Jesus. I mean, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There's no way this is happening, right? When I drew this 50 minutes ago, there's no way. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, let it chop around in here for a bit. So green for the up. Let's see. Yeah, I have another I'll do 7 minutes or so. I'm so intrigued. I want to know what's gonna happen. I want to know what's gonna happen. I'm such a nerd. I would expect a little bit more of a pullback here. A little bit more would be convenient. Ideally, I'd like it to probably something like this, probably something like that. To 5.7, yeah, that's what I'd like to see. This would be the ideal, somewhere over here. Yeah, I wanted to see it travel down green a little bit to get some more, build some more liquidity, and then when it breaks out of green, forming another purple. We got another few minutes here. Let it absorb. There's no trade here. Let it absorb. All right, so the trade is gonna look like, oh wait, sorry. The next trade should look like, let's see. I'm gonna clean this up just a bit. Okay, this is the sauce for when I leave. I could have made this look a little bit better. Hold on. You know, it's hard for me to know when this is gonna happen, but this would be the ideal for the down. Would look something like this, ideally. And for more up, we want it to look like this. So I'm gonna get rid of this cup right here. Everyone sees this cup right here. I'm gonna get rid of this one, just to clean up the chart because it's looking crazy. All right, there you go. So your up scenario, you want to look for some break, retest, reject, most likely off of this key level right here, 576. Otherwise, look for the rejection under these key levels here to head back to the 200. So when this is gonna happen, right? I don't know if it's gonna start it now. I don't know if it's gonna take a long time, but it needs to look something like this, right? And you'll get your confirmation because it'll start to let's say it starts to break right now, it'll start to do stuff like this, right? So that's what you're looking out for. You know, it looks like this, you know, it should be, I don't want to give you a bias because I'm telling you what the setup needs to look like, but you know, all these puts got taken out. So I'm thinking it has strength at least a little bit more for the up. At least a little bit more for the up. Because I'm seeing all these puts got taken out. I'm seeing we're still in purple. I'm seeing we broke green. It should have a little bit, you know, at least something for the up. And then once this handle finishes right here, because this is a handle that's going to form. Once this handle finishes, then it gives it the opportunity to form the head on this other side. If that doesn't make sense, I'm just thinking out loud. But, you know, traditionally speaking, you know, I would like to see this come. 575 is still the area of where, here, let me draw this too. This still could happen. So I don't know when, but look at the level that it's at. That's what you need to focus on. Because what I'm thinking with this one is that it could be like this. Like that. So when you get to here, start looking for that over there. You know, I don't want to give you any bias, but it should have a little bit more strength for the. It depends. I don't know. There's no setup, right? We're just waiting for the setup. There's no setup here. We know what the setup looks like. We know what the setup looks like. And if it just trickles up sideways like this, there's nothing you can do, right? Because there's no setup there. Yeah, use the hold on, let me clear this up. Yeah, I gotta get out of here shortly. There we go. There we go. See, I like a deeper pullback for more upside. If it's gonna go up, I prefer this pullback right here. There we go. There we go. That's right. So it's still reasonable at this point here. This 575. It's still reasonable to go up. So that's why this is a 50-50 right here. And you see that this 50, you see you got a cup this way and a cup this way. So this area right here, can't really do anything. I would wait for break retest underneath key levels. You see the key levels, right? Key levels are 576.04 and 574.94. Those are the key levels. That's what we got. I'm gonna go to the Discord. Does anyone have any questions? Anyone got any questions for me before I head off? I have to go to this meeting, and then I will, I'll probably do the charting and the call outs that I do if I don't decide to stream it. Yeah, I'll probably just do the same call outs that I normally do when I'm like, look, break a green or break a whatever, something like that. But we had a good day. It was a good day, and we only needed like an hour or two. That's it. Hour or two to make all that money.